Started the company in 2013 in Estonia, and the first 6 months of the company I was actually going around the streets of Tallinn, signing up the taxi drivers one by one, and then building the app at night. And then we launched in August of 2013, first in Tallinn, Estonia, and then we started to gradually expand to more and more countries. First across Europe, and then 6 years ago we launched in Africa, and now we're in 7 countries here today as well. Actually, I've always been passionate about technology. I believe that's the best place to be if you want to have a positive impact on the world, because there's not too many industries where you can be a 19-year-old kid from a small country and influence the lives of millions of people. Bolt is my first job. So actually I was in high school before and literally started the company when I was 19 years old. So I only managed to go to university for 6 months, but I was studying computer science. So I started Bolt right before I went to uni, and then I dropped out a year in. So I just thought that if what's going to be creating more value? Is it to focus on the studies, or is it to focus on the company? Yes. And I realized that you only get these kind of opportunities once in a lifetime. So I rather double down on the organization and the product. Coming up as a 19-year-old kid in a small country, I didn't have much to invest. So actually the first 5,000 euros I borrowed from my older brother and my parents. So they were the first investors in the company. So the company has done pretty well. We've raised more than €1 billion of funding so far. And again, as mentioned, we're already one of the largest technology companies in the transportation space today. So we have more than 1 million drivers on the platform, and over 100 million customers. In Kenya specifically, our office has more than 100 people. So it's actually our African HQ here. We have a lot of senior regional managers who run the business in other African countries. And then on the platform, we have more than 50,000 people. That's then drivers for our ride-hailing product, and then on the food delivery side, it's restaurants and then couriers. So what do people care about in this industry? It's usually 3 things. It's the price of the service, it's the speed of the service, and then the quality of the service. And we want Bolt to be the best on all 3. So generally, when people take Bolt, and why are we growing so quickly, is because you usually have great prices, so the service is affordable, you get the ride quickly, and also we are more and more investing to be the most safe platform across Africa for our riders as well. Bolt stands for better cities. We want to have cities that are not focused on cars, but actually cities that are focused on people. And we weren't sure if that's going to resonate well in Kenya and Nairobi specifically, but we had a great meeting today with the governor where actually they have exactly the same vision as us. They think that cities should be designed for pedestrians, for cyclists, for motorbikes. They shouldn't be designed for cars, and we shouldn't just build highways, and we shouldn't only build parking, but we should build a great space for nature and for people. And that's something where I think Bolt is the best positioned company in the world to come in and help.